say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good, and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I'ma do without y'all. I'ma fall till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. Yeah. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I'm on that. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt, coast, muddy water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away, one parlay away, one parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over, took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far, so far. Lakers beating the Knicks, spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your
And welcome back. Why is my name changed on here? Like, I don't even get that. Hold up, y'all. We got to change something. Hold up. I'll get my music right first. Let me get the music right. We're going to go with Otis tonight. Otis. But yeah, we got to edit this name. I don't know why that shit changed. Let's talk with JVJ. Yeah, I spelled all that wrong. I ain't even put the talking now. There we go. Let's see what we got, man. Turn that down a little bit, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. This one actually on the JVJ Network. I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. I hope everybody's doing all right. Y'all know it's Thursday night, so we got to cover cops. You got to talk about the po, the 5, the fuzz, the pigs, all that shit in the bag of chips. We got to talk about them because I ran across some interesting videos, and I thought this was a little interesting. Now, as usual, y'all know I need y'all to do a favor for your boy and your way in. So go ahead and look out for your boy and hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the share, turn them noties on. Make sure you click all, man. It don't cost you a dime, but you can help a brother out. And you know, we trying to grow around here, so I can only do it with y'all, man. Appreciate that ahead of time. Look, man, yeah, we talking about the police tonight, man. I want y'all to see this situation where this innocent man just trying to go out, do some work, make some money, make an honest living like a lot of folks, gets harassed, arrested, detained, and then, man, look, the cops just did him wrong. And I always sit over here and try to tell y'all, there's the main reason why I cover a lot of videos where they're doing stuff to white folks, because white folks are usually the main ones who don't want to ever open their mouth, and they like to make excuses for cops when they see them doing stuff to black folks. So I'm like, look, I want y'all to understand, y'all okay with them doing it to black folks, they gonna start doing it to y'all. And y'all, they doing it to them left and right. They doing it to them left and right. They just don't put it in the news all the time, so I guess it's out of they sight of mind or whatever. But man, they fucking white folks up out here, y'all. And if y'all don't believe me, we about to watch this video right here. Shout out to Audit for this one, y'all. Great content. The brother out there doing the Lord's work, and I appreciate him for doing it. But as usual, man, get your popcorn, get your weed, whatever you need, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and jump on up in here and see what we got, man. Let's see what we got right here.
On August 6, 2024, Sergeant Mark Brockhoff and Officer Eric Bauer of the Shenandoah, Texas Police Department responded to a call from a hotel regarding 2 suspicious individuals who were allegedly looking into vehicles in the parking lot. Videographer James Eldrith was walking nearby as he was waiting to film a video with a music artist staying at another nearby hotel. The officers approached Mr. Eldrith, and the interaction that followed was captured on the officers' body cameras.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, so y'all got the gist, right? Somebody called, as usual, a Karen or a Darren. Somebody called and said there's 2 suspicious guys. Suspicion is very subjective. It depends on who the hell's saying it. Saying they're looking in the cars. First note, just throwing it out there. You call the police on somebody doing something that is not illegal. Now, I know some people are saying, oh, looking in the cars, man, they could possibly be about to steal a car. Well, wait till they actually put their hands on the vehicle and touch it. Just looking into a vehicle is not suspicious activity. But, you know, some people deem certain behaviors suspicious, and then you get people with guns showing up for something that's not against the law.
Where are you at? Where are you staying at?
I'm staying in Galveston area.
In Galveston? Are you with that guy over there? That guy?
I got pulled over?
Yeah. You know that guy?
No.
No? Well, where are you coming from right now?
I'm coming from trying to do a video shoot.
Trying to do a video shoot? Where at?
Well, we haven't got started yet. I'm waiting for the crew to get the position over.
Are you staying around here?
I'm staying in Galveston. I'm over here trying to...
You're staying in Galveston?
Well, I'm near Galveston. People exit 45 South. I'm over here trying to get the video shoot done this morning.
You what?
Trying to get the video shoot done this morning.
You have ID on you?
I don't, sir.
You don't?
No, sir. What do you need ID for?
Huh?
What do you need ID
Because we're investigating something.
Well,
okay? Put your
to do with me?
phone on the...
Wait a minute.
No.
I'll set it down.
Hey.
I'm not trying to resist.
I know you're not.
Why are you breaking my phone?
Dude, I'm going to give you a pat down, okay? Because you're carrying around a stick back here.
Yes, I pulled a stick. I was going to give it as gift. Look, this guy's been following me all night. I've been circling me. What's the matter?
We can do this the hard way.
You got to do it the hard way.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I ain't doing nothing.
Well, we don't know that. Okay? So you ain't got any ID on you.
No, sir.
You're staying in Galveston. Okay.
My wallet was stolen.
Relax.
I'm good.
Okay. I'll tell you what's going on here.
What's going on?
Okay. We got 2 guys seen trying to get in trucks.
Okay.
So
I got video footage.
Don't know that. That's why.
My phone is
That's
off.
why we're here.
My phone shows everything I've been doing.
So you're not staying in any hotels here.
I was not too long ago, but right now I'm over here to meet the artist that's supposed to be playing guitar.
How did you get here?
I took an Uber.
You took an Uber all the way from Galveston?
A two-way actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have any ID. What's your name and date of birth?
Sir, I'd like to lead the fifth on anything that's
All right.
That's the Fourth Amendment right there.
So right now you're going to be detained, okay, until we figure out what's going on.
You do that. Okay. Color law, you're acting against the proper procedures. I ain't done nothing wrong. You can't say that I have.
No. So I think it. Yeah.
I see, this is a problem that we have in America, y'all. A lot of people think, and a lot of cops also think, that just because somebody called them about something they deem to be not on the up and up or whatever, not illegal, but not on the up and up, that these people can come up to you and put you in handcuffs, put you in the back of their police car, search your person. A lot of people think this is perfectly fine. It's not fine, y'all. Unless you like giving up your rights. Now, if you like giving up your rights, man, that's a whole nother story right there. It might be perfectly fine to you.
We have every right to detain somebody when we're investigating suspicious persons found in suspicious places.
I'm waiting for. I told you what I'm doing.
Well, it kind of don't make any sense. It kind of don't make any sense because if you're from Galveston, you're not going to take
near Galveston.
Okay, it's still. I don't care where you're from. Friendswood. That's like an hour and a half.
I'm taking an Uber.
That's like an hour and a half away.
I'm taking an Uber. I'll tell you straight up.
We're trying to figure that out.
My mom's car got implanted down here, which I was going to be using because my Mercedes was stolen. Okay. I came down here to get out of the impound yard, and it was taken back to a.
Do you even know where you're at? What county you're in?
In Montgomery.
Montgomery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
You're far away from home.
I'm working.
Okay.
What are you doing here? You're working, right? I'm not trying to be smart ass. I'm just saying I'm here waiting.
I'm out here doing my job.
Yes, so am I.
Okay.
My camera right.
I don't know that.
You can see it though.
But you're being really evasive.
No, I'm being.
You can't even give me ID.
You have no reason to ask me for it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I do.
What's the reason?
So
I'm walking down.
I'm investigating suspicious person.
I understand that.
Looking in trucks, possibly breaking into trucks.
My camera's filming every
2
minute.
males.
Every minute, like they're approved. You look at it. If you don't want to look at it, that's your choice.
Okay.
You're just accusing me for no reason.
No, I'm not accusing you.
It's all proof right there. I'm telling you right now. You got to be detained illegally, but I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm telling you, my proof. It's on my phone.
Okay.
Open up.
Then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I got nothing to worry about.
But I'm gonna find out who you are.
Undercover law.
I'm gonna find out who you are. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You've been watching too many YouTube videos.
I got a good lawyer.
Okay. Well, good. Good. Okay.
And you know what? Every man who's holding me up for no reason, you're losing quality.
That's good.
So look at that thing. There's your proof. All your proof is right there.
Eric, I'll be back. I'm going to talk to him. What's his story?
I was trying to get info from her.
Where's she at?
He was back in the gazebo smoking, and then was just happened to be
This
walking
guy?
over here. Yeah, that's according to him, but I think he's refusing to give his info to Jim.
Oh yeah, same with this one over here. His buddy.
The lady over in the green or the van.
Where's he saying he's from? Where are you from? From South Houston? This dude's saying he's from like Galveston, like that one.
The lady was saying about 3 minutes ago, whenever I walked up to her, because I was checking these cars, a guy taller, per the description she gave than him, walked by with a black backpack. That's about all she was able to give me.
He's got.
Yeah, I know. He's got one too.
He's got. Yeah.
But I figured he might have some height on this dude. But from what it sounds like, she didn't get a very good look.
The officers discussed the description of the quote-unquote suspicious persons given by a witness who admitted that she did not get a good look at the suspects, and that she stated that one of the suspects was taller than the other man who had been detained and carrying a black backpack. Notably, this information was provided after Mr. Eldrith was already detained, and according to Mr. Eldrith, the only description provided by the initial caller was that the individuals, quote, looked homeless. As the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Texas, explained in the 2022 case of United States versus Alvarez, in order to justify a Terry stop, a physical description of a suspect must be sufficiently specific and particularized, and a description that could apply to a large number of innocent citizens does not authorize officers to seize any one particular individual. Now, while that court noted that a less specific description can support reasonable suspicion where there is temporal and geographic proximity to recent criminal activity, the initial description provided of two allegedly homeless-looking males was so broad and subjective that it is unlikely that a court would conclude that the officers had the reasonable suspicion necessary to detain Mr. Eldrith based on the general, imprecise physical description of the suspects and his proximity to the hotel on a public sidewalk. After speaking with the other officers, Officer Bauer goes inside the hotel to ask about reviewing their security camera footage.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I heard that. Just a general two homeless looking guys. That's it. So we're just going to snatch people up now. Because look, this has happened before. I'm trying to tell y'all they used to do this to black people all the time. It's like a black male, just a random description of a black male when they come to a black neighborhood where people are out walking around doing their own thing and just start snatching up every black person. Every black dude, or if it's a call for a black woman, snatching up all the black women. All for nothing. All for nothing. And they did it to us, and everybody thought it was fine, you know, stop and frisk and all that whoop dumb shit. Well, look who they doing it to now. But here go. They're finally doing some investigating. They're gonna go in here and try to see the security cameras. Because you know, somebody said they were looking in the cars at the hotel. Well, that would have been the first thing I would have did. Let me go ahead. I tell my partner stay out there and watch these guys kind of, you know, drive around or whatever, just see if they go anywhere. But I'm gonna go in here and check these cameras and see who the suspect is. Let's see what he gets, y'all. Let's see what he gets. You know, he's kind of doing things backwards, but you know. And shout out to School for Justice in the building. I see you now.
Did you see two guys trying to get in the truck?
I told you, I didn't see them. I saw them. I was walking by.
Uh-huh.
Yes, reported to me. The thing is that they were trying to mess with these two. They're on a white spot.
Which ones?
He said like these cars right here.
Can you review? Can I?
I can't see it because it's a blind spot. However, I
can-
did see the note they caught. I saw him like walking around earlier.
Which one? I got two of them. And
the one that
they're saying they don't know what we're talking about. And
Yeah.
let me see if we can play it and see if I can get them together.
Correct.
Dang. Yeah, I'm only seeing one guy on here.
Mm-hmm. I can't even help you with the other one.
Yeah.
I never saw it. He just said two, so that's why I repeated what he said exactly.
This guy just walking around. There ain't no telling what he's doing. But
And that's the thing. I don't have it. I was like, I thought it was gonna be a problem because I don't have it on camera actually messing with it. I just have his word. So. But yeah, if you can't arrest them for that, just give it a CPW.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with
We
that.
don't really have anything now.
Yeah, I figured because I don't have the proof.
Officer Bauer spends the next several minutes thoroughly reviewing the hotel surveillance footage, and at one point, he readily admits that Mr. Eldrith is not captured anywhere on the video.
The only one that I've seen is not the guy that I got.
After reviewing the surveillance footage for nearly 30...
Now, y'all heard that, right? The first guy he pulled over, the one with the hat who said he's down there to meet a musician, they're supposed to be doing a show or something, he don't see him on camera at all. Not looking in the cars and none of that other shit. And the other guy that they saw, he was just walking around. But somebody had the audacity to pick up the phone and call people with guns who don't know how to do shit right, who feel like they're the law and they ain't enforce shit. They call these guns out here, and now they got both of these guys detained. One in handcuffs, the other one, I don't know if they put him in handcuffs yet or not. But he didn't find any evidence. Looked at it for 30 minutes trying to find something. Didn't find nothing. Watch what he does now.
minutes. Officer Bowers eventually leaves the hotel to report his findings to the other officers on the scene.
So didn't see the actual, Shady. Y'all's guy was over there hanging around that silver Chevy Silverado over there, but it doesn't see him. The doors are locked, but he's walking around the parking lot. And then my guy was over there at the little pavilion probably.
Yeah.
So when y'all pass by, he goes walking. I don't see how Patrick didn't see him.
Yeah, I saw him. I came from here. I was at
And so he comes from, I think he hides behind the dumpsters over there. And then he comes across the street, starts walking that way. And then I guess that's when he turns around and comes back this way playing stupid.
My guys from 911 will identify themselves.
Yeah.
I've been searching names and tattoos like crazy on my guy. I can't find nothing. I'm like, that's shady.
Aphis?
But if they want to trespass him.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay.
But she's no longer here. And then the other witness, I don't know, he probably left for work.
Well, if they want to trespass him, they're going to have to identify themselves.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
If you want to start with your guy there, get him we'll do my guy.
Yeah.
Can you get a supervisor out here, please? This take too long. I'm getting tired of sweating.
The first person.
No evidence of a crime being committed. Not none. But they hell bent on, they gonna identify themselves to us. They gonna tell us who they are. Haven't committed a crime, ain't found no evidence of no crime. The people that that supposedly call, these so-called witnesses, ain't around. Gave you vague descriptions talking about people looking in the cars and they look homeless. Being homeless ain't against the law. Well, Trump trying to do that shit right now in DC. He gonna lock you up for being homeless. And then looking in the cars. Cops look in the cars all the time. As long as you ain't over there jimmying on the handle and shit to say like you have the intent of trying to rob the car, break into it, right? You can look in anybody's fucking car all you want, all day long. Cops do it. Cops do it, y'all. But he has no evidence. Now he's trying to make sure they get identified. And this dude knows his rights, man. He knows his rights. And y'all should too, man.
The person you talked to was the supervisor.
Yeah, get him back over here.
I think he's reviewing something in home too.
I don't even know where to go. Oh, yeah.
The hotel.
He sat down on the picnic table. I did.
You did?
Yeah, no, when I picked it to a bench, I was waiting, watching.
Why didn't you just sit at a loft?
because I want the guy on the red truck was like threatening me, pointing at me, said, "Oh, get out of here."
Why didn't you call 911?
I told him I was going to. It's on my phone. I said, "Man, you better get away from me. I'm gonna call police." He was right here when he did it too. He looked like he was gonna try to hit me.
That's what I was saying.
If you look, it'll just show you, man. I don't gotta tell you. Look,
I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna tell you something. Come on, let's think.
Go ahead.
If you're waiting on your guy who's at a loft, why don't you just sit down in front of a
Because
loft?
that guy's causing a scene, and celebrities don't do that to him. If I got a good guy, they wouldn't want to work with me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just waiting. I'm ready to go work. I'm waiting. I was waiting down at the gas station. I'm like, come on, man, I ain't gonna be here all day. I was gonna walk this way. That guy with the red truck, you seen him? The broken back window on the right side. I got him on video. He turned around right here when I was coming this way. He pulled out. I thought he was gonna try to hit me, but he slowed down before he got to me. That's on my phone. In fact, I'd like to press charges because I don't know if you can consider it attempted murder, but it looks like it from my perspective. If you know something's going on and you think someone's guilty of something, and they're telling you they've been filming for the last couple hours, why don't you want to look at it? That doesn't make sense. That's literally holding me against my will for no reason at all. When you have proof that you got the wrong guy and you don't want to look at it, you're doing that on purpose. You're not looking at it on purpose.
Mr. Eldrith repeated.
And look, I agree with him. He's telling you, dude, I've been recording for the last hour and some change, bro. So if y'all want to say I was looking in the cars and shit, look at my phone. It's right there. I'm giving you access to go inside of my phone. I'm giving up a right now for y'all to go through my personal belonging and prove that I didn't do whatever the hell y'all claiming I'm doing. And they don't give a fuck about looking at it. I think he had a counter over on the side, y'all. I think he up to like 32 times he done offered them to go look at his phone since they think he did something, and they ain't looking at it.
Tells the officers that he has proof of what he's been doing on his phone because he has been filming the whole time, and the officers refuse to review the footage. In the 2018 case of District of Columbia versus Westby, the Supreme Court held that officers are not required to accept a suspect's innocent explanation at face value, and that they are not required to, as they say, rule out a suspect's innocent explanation for suspicious facts. However, it is important to note that this case involved a probable cause determination where there was sufficient evidence to arrest, and the suspects only provided a verbal explanation of their conduct rather than video evidence. Here, the officers had detained Mr. Eldrith on alleged reasonable suspicion. Although, as we discussed earlier in this episode, the facts known to the officers likely fell short of what is required to justify a lawful Terry stop. Now, even assuming, for the sake of argument, that the officers had reasonable suspicion when they initially detained Mr. Eldrith, a Terry stop can become unlawful once the reasonable suspicion justifying it dissipates. As the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas explained in the 1988 case of United States versus Price, reasonable suspicion must be evaluated in light of all facts known to the officers, and officers may not disregard information that tends to dispel suspicion, now quoting, in a self-serving attempt to continue an investigatory stop beyond the scope of the momentary detention contemplated by the Terry decision. Similarly,
y'all heard that, right? If somebody can present evidence to prove that they're innocent and the officer just keeps refusing it, bro, you're breaking the law. You're refusing to look at this evidence because you want me to be guilty of something. Can't do that. They've already ruled on it. We just saw it.
Supreme Court held in the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer that officers must employ the least intrusive means reasonably available to verify or dispel their suspicions promptly during a Terry stop. The Shenandoah officers' repeated refusal to review Mr. Eldrith's readily offered exculpatory evidence contravenes this standard and suggests that they were not diligently pursuing a quick confirmation of guilt or innocence.
So y'all got a guy down there. I can go and brought him down here and see if I know him or send a picture to you or whatever. And the guy was really kind of looked kind of bummy, but he's just a hand. Right here, man. They work a little cheaper on that. That's what I didn't say that.
Why was he going that way and you were coming this way?
Because I'm trying to get the guy on the phone and get something done. I told him he could go home now. He got to go catch you guys and do whatever, go home. Let me say on the other side, yeah. I told him go home, man. I don't think this is going to happen, you know. And I thought I'm going to call one more time before we got too far away.
Yeah, they're seen on video.
Yeah, we're sitting on a bench.
Yeah, okay.
No one
This is the deal.
Hold on, listen to him.
Yes, sir.
This is the deal.
Look how he just lied right off bat. He said they. Y'all remember when he was talking to the lady inside of the hotel? He even said it out his own mouth. Yeah, you ain't got the guy I got on camera, but I see the other guy on here. He was just walking around. Yeah, we got them both on camera. They were both on camera. No, that's a lie, bro. Why you doing that shit, bro? And look, I'm gonna tell y'all a real big difference at the end of this shit for why this dude possibly is getting treated this way. And it's the most hilarious thing.
They don't want you on that property no more.
I understand.
So we're gonna issue a criminal trespass.
You have to ask me to leave first. That's the law.
Well,
criminal trespass comes when they ask me to leave.
That's what I'm doing.
You can't even ask me.
So this is a warning. This is a warning. So we're gonna need your information because I need to. Okay.
Not to ask me to leave.
I'm gonna write you a ticket for failed ID.
Yeah, that's a secondary offense.
I'm gonna put you on
a. Arrest me for false ID.
You're not arrested.
Then how you gonna ask me? How you gonna give me a fake ID?
So,
I ain't been arrested.
Because you're refusing to identify yourself. Then you have.
I don't have to identify myself unless you have placed me under arrest.
I'm not gonna sit here.
And he is correct. Where is my thingy thing? Did my shit get moved around? Yeah, somebody been touching my shit. Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
He wants to identify men, put him in his database. An innocent man at that, y'all. He's innocent, and he is correct about the law. And especially in their state in Texas, you don't have to identify yourself until you are placed under arrest. They said they want him to not come back. They want to trespass him, which the officer actually, I ain't gonna say he coerced it, but he went along with it when the lady said that shit. But you don't want him to come back? Okay, give him a verbal warning, because that's how it works. It's a verbal warning the first time. And if they catch you back on that property, you're getting arrested. You don't have to identify yourself to that time. They just tell you don't come back. But a lot of these cops like to push the issue, and I don't even understand why he's pushing the issue with this guy. You didn't see that guy on camera, but you just came over here and lied. Like, you're automatically making this guy guilty of something that you didn't even observe. And now you're just trying to get him. This is not good policing, y'all. For all y'all folks that love the police, this is not good policing. I call this shit terrorism, bro. Under the color of law. Because this is crazy.
Really? Because I'm going to sit here with my lawyer here in a little while.
After falsely claiming that Mr. Eldrith was on the security video, Sergeant Brockhoff informs him that he will cite him for failure to ID. And Mr. Eldrith argues that he's not required to identify himself unless he is arrested. Section 38.02 of the Texas Penal Code makes it an offense for an individual to refuse to give their name, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested them, but does not create a requirement that individuals who are merely detained identify themselves. Therefore, Mr. Eldrith is correct in his assertion that in order to commit the offense of failure to identify, the individual must be lawfully arrested.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You know that's private property, right?
Listen. That's me. I know all those laws. I told you I was thinking about coming up.
Technically.
Listen, I just sold a $1 million piece of property. I know the laws of trespassing. Well, that's asked to leave. No one's asked me to leave. I left already. I'm already gone from there. I'm not on that property. I'm across the street.
Right.
That's right. I know I'm right about all of it. And everything on me, I got everything on my phone that shows everything I've been doing. And that's proof.
It wasn't here, okay?
If my phone was, it's recording live right now.
Hotel.
No one complained about me.
That seen that guy lifting on court. I've seen both of y'all looking in vehicles.
I guarantee you're wrong. You're lying. Okay. They lying or you lying.
Well, yeah, what is the point of lying in that man's face when we seen his body cam? Think about this, y'all. He's supposed to be upholding the law. He's supposed to be one of the highly trustworthy people in our society. The bitch is just blatantly lying. He's just blatantly lying. And he's gonna lie to and violate this man.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Just over here just lying, bro. That like what kind of shit? And people will see this and be like, well, I'm still on the side of the cop.
My proof's right there. Video don't lie. Video don't lie. The only video I looked at was the guy was following me around. I told him to leave me alone.
It's okay. You're real good on the law, right?
I am good on the law.
You do know what
law is me. I don't do anything I know.
Can I say something?
You know, if you're gonna tell me something that I did wrong, I didn't. I know what I did.
You know what the difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause?
Probable cause is a reason to stop and talk to me. Reasonable suspicion is a reason to detain me. There's no suspicion. There's no suspicion. I'm walking down the sidewalk, you stop me.
Probable. So back to my first question: probable cause and reasonable suspicion. Do you know the difference?
What's you guys already asked for stopping me? You think just because someone called, said they see me, y'all see me sitting on a bench? That's all it's on that video.
Well, here we go. We're going to do this.
Fantastic. Apis. I'm not doing no fingerprinting. If you do, you're violating my Fourth Amendment. I'm saying broke no law. You don't need ID for asking somebody to leave. Ask me to leave. I'm already off the property. Don't make me rich. I promise you.
This is a criminal trespass warning. This is what I'm giving you.
Yes, sir.
So if we catch you back on the property,
I don't need to go there. I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you. Okay. So that's what I'm doing here. But I need your information
not to ask me to leave. In fact, you can't ask me.
You have to
tell me that. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, you're arguing.
I'm not trying to. I'm telling you have no reason. What's your RAS for stopping me? I'm not even on that property. If they ask me to leave, I can leave.
You are.
I'm already gone from there.
I
was, but they really asked me. Come on. I'm not fingerprinting. Fingerprinting, I'm going to have guys.
Now look at what they're doing, y'all.
I don't know about Tom, but
they are about to try to forcefully fingerprint this man on the side of the road. Do we live in Nazi Germany? Now, I think there's a lot of folks in America, I think, want to live in Nazi Germany. Honestly, they cool with this shit. And they be the ones yelling Hitler name left and right. I've been seeing that shit a lot lately. A lot of them in the conservative party. It's amazing. But They're gonna forcefully fingerprint this man. That is a violation. Violation. But how many people okay with this shit right here? Cause I ain't cool with this shit, man. You just gonna stop me because somebody called. Somebody called, y'all. Somebody called, so they give y'all the right to run up, grab me, put me in handcuffs, forcefully identify my ass. For what? When you already have proof that I didn't do anything. What kind of shit is this, y'all? What's going on? What kind of this is a kangaroo court? This is matter of fact, this what is that?
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw that shit?
These folk crazy, man.
You gonna break my fingers? Pulling on my fingers.
Open that man finger. Look at this.
Trying to ID me against my will. Sir, you're violating. You're working on the color law. You're working on the color law, and you're breaking. You are violating my civil rights.
So if you refuse,
I'm not refusing.
If you refuse,
against my will.
We're going to be taking you to jail.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail. I refuse. Take me to jail. I refuse. He's trying to break my finger. Trying to break my finger just to get an ID when you don't have no right for an ID. I'm on a public sidewalk. You got no reason to bother you. I'm not doing it, man. You want to break my finger? Go ahead. I'll go to jail. My camera's still filming right now.
So is mine.
That's right. You're trying to force my finger up. I'm not doing it.
All right.
You want to take me to jail? Let's go to jail.
Yeah.
Give me baby rich. Ain't no reason for it.
The officers attempt to forcibly
tried to force that man's finger open.
Fingerprint Mr. Eldrith, and when he refuses to comply, they tell him that they're going to take him to jail. In the 1985 case of Hayes versus Florida, the Supreme Court noted that the Fourth Amendment could permit fingerprinting during a Terry stop, but only in situations where there was reasonable suspicion that the suspect has committed a crime, there was a reasonable basis for believing that fingerprinting would establish or negate the suspect's connection with that crime, and the procedure was carried out promptly on the scene. Here, as we discussed earlier in this episode, it is unlikely that the officers had reasonable suspicion to detain Mr. Eldrith, and there was no reasonable basis to believe that learning his identity through compelled fingerprinting would have had any bearing on his connection with any potential criminal activity. As such, it is likely that a court would conclude that the officers' attempts to forcibly obtain Mr. Eldrith's fingerprints violated the Fourth Amendment.
You don't know law.
It ain't even, look, man, and if you get into a court and they don't come to that conclusion, bro, something wrong with the people that live in this country, because that's what the Constitution tells us. And we're supposed to go by what the Constitution says when it comes to adjudicating these issues. They already had their thought process, their RAS disproven when he went in there and looked at security cameras. You never saw this man doing anything. And now you're talking about they want him to leave. Let the man leave. He already off the property like he done told you. Let him go. But no, you want to get his ID. And the only reason he's trying to get his ID, y'all, learn his identity, is because he's hoping that the motherfucker got a warrant for something. They be fishing for the warrants, y'all. They love to fucking just happenstance run across somebody that's got a warrant and they bring them in. That's all it's for. It ain't for nothing. It ain't for the justice of the peace, protect the community, none of that shit. It's just to try to lock somebody up, hoping they got a warrant.
Call the supervisor. If you don't know, well, then why don't you know what you're doing?
They have the right to refuse service to anybody, right?
I'm not there anymore, sir.
But if they don't want you to come back,
I'm not coming back. That's the only way you can do it.
They don't want you to come back. How are we supposed to know who you are if you show back up?
Well, yes.
They don't want you to come back.
On video again, wouldn't they?
So that's why we need your information.
You don't need my information. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to violate my Fourth Amendment right? No one's even
explained to you.
Failure to ID can only happen once someone's under arrest. You got no reason to arrest me. You know the law. You work as a police officer.
Just like I explained to you.
Yes, sir. To do what?
To stop and identify.
It's not stopping at 3802. Come on, man.
We had a call. I'm not going to argue with you.
You don't have to. But you know what?
So
I do have an attorney.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
There's no reason for this, sir.
Exactly.
You know the law. You have to ask you to leave. I'm not there anymore.
I need to
they
know
can't ask me. Well, I'm not there
for murder.
I'm not wanted for murder. Well, why would you want to know that? What if I was wanted for murder? You had no right to ask me anyway.
Well, usually
what if that guy was wanted for murder? What if that guy was wanted for murder? Really? I'm protecting my Fourth Amendment rights. You guys are detaining me against my will. If you arrest me, then I'll ID myself. Under threat of arrest, I will ID myself. Is it too late?
Hey,
all right. So I'm under arrest for what? What am I under arrest for? You can't arrest somebody for failure to identify. You can't. That's a secondary offense. How are you going to arrest somebody for a failure to identify? We've got no reason to arrest them.
You should have been on our way.
Yes, you could have.
Okay.
Before you get put in your hands.
Check y'all out. Make sure you're not wanted.
I'm not
Make
wanted.
sure you're not breaking into cars. That's
told you, y'all. And look, that was the first thing out of his mouth. Make sure y'all not wanted. He just looking for the warrants. And then he threw in there, make sure y'all ain't breaking into cars. That was already disproven inside, buddy. All he want to do is just run your name and hoping that you got a warrant. They just want to hope you got a warrant because that's an easy arrest for them. Kind of got you right here, buddy. Kind of got you right here. Boom. You stuck. I already got you in handcuffs too. So, ain't like you gonna run. You try to run, it's gonna suck for you because it's gonna be a bitch to try to get them off, even if you get away. But no, that's all it's about, y'all. They want to lock somebody up. And the state is gonna get money off of it.
While we're here.
Really? If you wanted to make sure I wasn't doing that stuff, why don't you look at my phone? It's right there. I'm telling you, you have my permission. Why don't you?
You won't give me any ID.
You don't want to know the truth. You won't look
You won't
on
give
it.
me any ID, but you'll let me look through your phone.
Hold me. I told you to see what I'm doing up there with Wisconsin. Here.
You see your buddy? Where's he at?
I
Is he in
don't care where
handcuffs?
he's at.
No.
I want to go.
No, because he did what he's supposed to do.
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, it's Bauer, Shenandoah. All right. So
look, I want y'all to notice this. The cop is so correct. He's so knowledgeable about the law and what he's doing. Ask yourself this question. Why is he calling the assistant DA right now? If he's so confident that his arrest is perfectly on the up and up, he's in the right, why the fuck you calling the DA? This is just a simple failure to identify, right? Take him to jail. You calling the assistant DA. Probably because you fucking up.
we get a call at Home 2 Suites at around 6:15 this morning. Person's watching a security video of the parking lot, and they're seeing two males walking through the parking lot, looking at vehicles and pulling on truck door handles. They lose them on video. We show up. We find one of the males walking south on David Memorial, the other one walking north at Crown Plaza. We stop both of them, start talking to them. Stories don't match up. This guy's saying he's waiting on someone in a loft for a job this morning, but he can't give me a name. Said he's been here for like 2 hours waiting. And we're trying to get his information and get him to identify who he was, but he won't give up anything. Like, he won't give us a name, date of birth, or nothing. He's playing the whole, this is my Fourth Amendment, you don't have a right to detain me. You don't have a right to ask me who I am, that kind of deal.
He's playing the whole Fourth Amendment? Oh, shit. How are you a cop that's supposed to uphold the Constitution and you despise the Constitution? Make that make sense.
So can I arrest him for failed ID since it's a reasonable suspicion, like he matches the person on video pulling? Okay. Thank you.
Here's the arrest him. I told y'all, bro, he just wanted to arrest this dude. All bad. And I'm going to tell y'all why I really think it is. But he just wanted to arrest that guy. Lied like a motherfucker to the DA. Bro, he should be charged for that. He's filing a false police report.
So, man, that was the DA's office. Since you're refusing to identify yourself,
I have to get arrested first.
No.
Yes, I do.
Listen, lawyer, district attorney. Can I?
Yes, sir.
Be quiet for 30 seconds.
Yes, sir.
We're going to Conroe. They're going to fingerprint you because I have reason to believe that you may be wanted. So if we get, listen to me.
My ID, see, I ain't broken the laws. I mean, my ID. Look at my phone. Did you see what I've been doing?
Yep. Anyway, we're going to Conroe. They're going to fingerprint you.
Great.
If it shows you have a warrant, you're going to be booked in on the warrant and failed ID. But lo and behold, listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. We're going to Conroe. No, I don't care. We ain't that close. We're going to Conroe. They're going to fingerprint you. If you come back with a warrant, you're going to jail. If you don't, I'm going to leave you in Conroe and you can get back to Galveston.
I'm going to see you. You got no arrest.
Come on, let's go.
Am I under arrest?
All that police presence, y'all. All that money that taxpayers are paying these motherfuckers like $25, $35, $40, some people making $60, $70 an hour being police officers. All that money getting wasted on nothing. And now you about to drag this man down to a jail to fingerprint him because you hope that he got a warrant. You already lied to the DA about what actually happened. Bro, you should be in jail. You should be in jail. I don't care what people talking about, man. That's not a good cop, and the other ones went along with it because y'all saw in the last video where the dude was explaining that he was going down there to get fingerprinted. He was the other cop that was there. Because it was only two initially. You seen the other one show up later. But like, bro, you sat there and you just let that man lie to you too, and you going with it. Just ride or die, buddy. We're ride or die. I don't even care if we're wrong. Let's go, y'all.
You are detained because can you listen to me? Listen to me. I'm gonna read you this right here, okay? Okay. Per assistant district attorney, white male subject will not identify. I have reason to listen to me. I have reason to believe subject is withholding his identity due to possibly being wanted. We'll be transporting subject to mail booking for mail to be fingerprinted. But now we're gonna wait on EMS. Cool.
Look, he just fucking with this dude, y'all. He just fucking with him. That's all he doing. He just fucking with this dude, man. He fucking with him. And he fucking with him because he can. Even though he's breaking the law while doing it. This is a lawsuit, bro. And like, how much money they trying to pay out? How much that city got? Because, bro, this is crazy right here. They kidnapping this dude, bro.
I'm under arrest, obviously. If you don't let me go, I'm under arrest.
Officer Bauer claims that Mr. Eldrith is only detained and not under arrest, and that he is being transported to the jail to be fingerprinted because the officers believe that he is withholding his identity due to a warrant for his arrest. In the Hayes versus Florida case that we discussed earlier in this episode, the Supreme Court held that the Fourth Amendment prohibits police officers from transporting a suspect to the station for fingerprinting when there is no probable cause to arrest, no consent to the journey to the police station, and no prior judicial authorization for detaining the suspect. The court determined that such an extended detention was functionally equivalent to an arrest, and therefore required the officers to have probable cause. Because the officers did not have probable cause to arrest Mr. Eldrith for any offense, it is likely that a court would conclude that transporting him to the police station against his will for fingerprinting constituted an unlawful so-called de facto arrest that violated the Fourth Amendment.
And let me or you do it, they're gonna call it kidnapping. Yeah. Let me or you do that type of shit, they're gonna call it kidnapping. Just picture they just randomly pick somebody up off the street and say, I think you might be have a warrant for something, a murder or some shit. So I'm grabbing you and you're going down to this jail to get fingerprinted. Like, what? In America, y'all. In America, you think they can just stop, grab somebody, and take them down to the jail to identify them? Just because they got a hunch. Man, these people crazy, bro.
Just read to you what the statute says, sir.
No, that's what your DA said.
Because he read the statute.
The statute 3802. You do not have to.
You do know there's a bunch of paragraphs underneath it, right?
3802 says.
What's it say?
You're not lawfully under arrest. Civilian does not need to provide Texas. You can't go over federal law.
After being transported to the jail, Mr. Eldrith was eventually released once the officers determined that there were no warrants for his arrest and no legal reason to continue to hold him. However, instead of returning Mr. Eldrith to the location where he was arrested, Officer Bauer drove him 2 blocks away from the jail and let him out there. Mr. Eldrith is interested in pursuing a civil rights lawsuit, and he started a
Y'all heard that shit, man? Y'all heard that shit? Let him say that one more time. Let him say that one more time.
You can't go over federal law.
After being transported to the jail, Mr. Eldrith was eventually released once the officers determined that there were no warrants for his arrest and no legal reason to continue to hold him. However, instead of returning Mr. Eldrith to the location where he was arrested, Officer Bauer drove him 2 blocks away from the jail and let him out there. Mr. Eldrith is
So this man, knowing that he told you he called an Uber to get to where he was in the first place, you took him to the jail, all the way away from where the fuck, we don't know how far away that goddamn jail is from where he was. This dude, instead of taking him back after you violated the dude, broke his rights, know you about to get a lawsuit, you take him 2 blocks away from the jail and tell him to get the fuck out? You ain't even gonna take him back to where you got him from. Now you've been proven wrong the entire time. You ain't even got the kindness to take the man back where you got him from, where you kidnapped him from. You take him 2 blocks and tell him to get the fuck out. Bruh, if that is not an upstanding citizen. That is not somebody serving their community with the kind. Man, dude, that's evil right there. That is bully behavior. That shit is evil, y'all. That's evil. I don't care what nobody talking about. That's evil as fuck.
Interested in pursuing a civil rights lawsuit, and he started a GoFundMe campaign to help him hire a civil rights attorney, which will be linked down below. Overall, Sergeant Brockhoff and Officer Bauer get an F for initiating an unlawful detention without reasonable suspicion, demonstrating a fundamental misunderstanding of both Texas law and the Constitution, and for manipulating the facts of the interaction to justify their conduct. The officers detained Mr. Eldrith based on a vague, secondhand description that amounted to nothing more than, quote, 2 men who looked homeless, which is an inherently subjective characterization that doesn't meet the legal standard for a Terry stop. After detaining Mr. Eldrith, they ignored his offer to show video proof of his activities multiple times, and instead pressed forward with a fishing expedition to validate a theory that they had already decided was true. The officers then went on to falsely claim Mr. Eldrith was on security footage, threaten him with arrest for failure to identify, and attempt to forcibly fingerprint him without a lawful basis. As mentioned earlier, a citizen can only be charged with failure to identify in Texas if they are under lawful arrest, and the Shenandoah officers did not possess the probable cause necessary to arrest Mr. Eldrith. Interestingly, the Shenandoah PD website specifically states in an article posted on February 9th, 2024, several months before this interaction occurred, that citizens have no duty to identify themselves to police officers when they're being detained. The officers ultimately transported Mr. Eldrith to jail, which under Hayes versus Florida qualifies as a de facto arrest requiring probable cause, which, again, the officers did not have. After confirming that Mr. Eldrith had no warrants and had committed no crime, the officers refused to return him to the location where they had detained him. Instead, they dropped him off 2 blocks from the jail. That decision serves no legal purpose and reads as petty retaliation for asserting his rights. This interaction highlights how poor poor judgment, unchecked authority, and a disregard for legal standards can quickly escalate a baseless encounter into a blatant constitutional violation. Mr. Eldredge gets an A, because although he may have benefited from exercising his right to silence, he demonstrated a relatively strong understanding of his constitutional rights, made a legitimate effort to dispel the suspicion of the officers, and maintained a calm and collected demeanor throughout the interaction. Throughout the encounter, Mr. Eldredge displayed a clearer understanding of Texas identification law than the officers who detained him. He correctly stated that failure to identify only applies when a person is under lawful arrest, and he refused to be intimidated into providing information that he was not legally required to give. His calm demeanor and repeated offers to show video footage of his activities show that he was not trying to obstruct the investigation, but rather was actively attempting to clear up the situation. Despite being detained without legal cause, threatened with arrest, and ultimately transported to jail, Mr. Eldredge did not resist or escalate the situation. He stood firm, kept his communication respectful, and remained focused on protecting his rights. After the incident, he began raising awareness about what happened, requested the body camera footage, and is actively seeking legal representation to pursue a civil rights claim. I commend Mr. Eldredge for maintaining the delicate balance of exercising your rights while also complying with officer commands, and for his willingness to challenge the officer's conduct through the proper legal channels. Let us know if there is an interaction.
And look, y'all, man, look, he did a really good job. I will say that he did a really good job. And when that's read out in court, because on top of shit being either against the law or within the boundaries of the law, when the lawyers make their final statements, when they argue in their case, bro, they try to play on the emotions of the people in the jury. They try to do their last dramatic final statements and shit. Just reading out how they actually did him. They randomly stopped him. They handcuffed him. They searched him. They tried to forcibly fingerprint him. They took him down to the jail and forcibly fingerprinted him. Then after they figured out he ain't have nothing, they fucking took him 2 blocks and dropped him off on just anywhere. And this man had to walk out. But bro, they gonna tell the whole pain and suffering story of this. Like, dude, that's what I'm suing for. Pain and suffering, violations of my 4th, my 5th, and some other shit. They did a couple other things. And then fucking file a complaint on the officer on top of that. Because he need to be reviewed. Him and his buddy need to be reviewed. Because, like, bro, y'all just blatantly lying on citizens out here. And it's like, do we really want that bad look on our police department? You would hope that they wouldn't, but it's too many times we see too many cops that got a long track record of doing fucked up shit, and the police department just keeps covering for their dumb shit. They just keep covering for it, just letting it ride. They always taking the side of their officer, and these motherfuckers are habitual fuck-ups. They know a majority of them a little psyched out a little bit. You got to be a little psyched out to take that type of job, just like you got to be a little psyched out to go join the military. Like, you signing up to possibly have to fight. So you gotta, like, everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't got that in them. Fucking but nah, man, I feel for the dude, and hopefully he actually files that lawsuit. And he gonna get paid. He gonna get paid after that. Like, shit, he ain't gonna be catching no Ubers and walking no more. I can guarantee you that. He ain't gonna be catching no Ubers and walking no more. And y'all need to handle it like that, man. Learn your laws, man. Learn your laws. And the fucked up part about it is, though, he read off that on the cops' website, that police department's website, they put out that statement for the public. They advised the public like a week before you did that shit. So you don't even know what the fuck going on. You don't know the law. You don't even know what you putting on the police website. Like, citizens don't have to identify to you for that shit, man. It's crazy. But I told you, when it was okay to do it to black folks, now they just feel entitled to do it to everybody, man. Especially white folks now. I know a lot of white people thought they was the last ones on the list. Well, y'all was the last ones on the list, but y'all up now. You up, bro. You at the bat, man. Go on, take your turn with this shit. They still gonna fuck with us, but they fucking with you too now. You up, buddy. Welcome to the goddamn club. But I'm gonna leave that there, man. I'm gonna leave that there. This is actually, I'm gonna show, I want to give good and evil. Good and evil. So we got to see evil, y'all. We got to see evil. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of good. It's gray, but it's a little bit of good. And it's gonna be some fucked up shit. Like, the Karen's gonna be the problem in this situation. Everybody know we don't like no Karens. Don't nobody like no Karens. But Karen gonna be the problem in this one, y'all. I'm just be honest with you. Because I want y'all to see what this bitch tried to get this man arrested for.
He is he's out voicing his First Amendment right, and he is on a public sidewalk. But as of right now, I'm not going to go and violate his rights or anything like that.
Okay. His rights. Okay. Why don't we take the camera?
Because that's theft. You can't take someone else's property. It's not yours. You know it's not yours. It's theft. You know it. You just said it's his on camera. Well, so that's theft. I'm just saying that's theft. You don't give anything you can't. Trust me. He knows the law better than we do.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office calling.
Sir, I'm calling about a guy who set up a panhandling operation on Mandarin Road.
And how many people there are panhandling?
Just one guy. I've never, ever seen anything like this before.
You see any drinking, drugs, or weapons on him?
No, but he's got an attitude.
All right, I'll get somebody out there.
Today, y'all, call the police for something that is not illegal. For a long time in this country, y'all, a lot of people have been afraid to stand on the side of the road and beg for money. Now, whether it's for like they just feel like that's embarrassing, like I do, and then there's other people that didn't want to go to jail because they thought they could go to jail for it. Well, it's never been against the law. Like cities write their own little ordinances and shit. But the Supreme Court's already ruled on you got a freedom of speech. You can say what the fuck. You can ask people for money. They can't control your speech for asking somebody for money. But a lot of jurisdictions got that on their books and shit. Like, bro, you gonna beat that shit. All you gotta do is just appeal it. But these people are calling the police on this dude for something that's not a crime. They say he set up a panhandling operation. Let's see this operation, y'all.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, Cepeda.
I'm calling to report an individual that is standing in front of my house staring at it and has been for over 30 minutes. And he's got a sign. I'm inside my house. And to be honest, I live alone, so I'm a little nervous. This is unusual. We never have this.
All right, I'll get officer to go check it out.
Did you call?
Once again, two things that are not against the law, and they still coming out here. They with the bullshit.
It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
What's going on? What's he
I've
doing?
been living out here for 50 years. I've never seen a homeless man set up. And this is my sister-in-law's house, it's my father-in-law's house, and I live next door. Okay, so I'm basically responsible for all of them. So I've never seen a homeless man set up here.
I can talk to him. Technically, he's on the sidewalk. He's on public property. Let me go talk to him and see what his deal is. Yeah, I've never seen this here before either.
That's his truck. He ain't home.
See what he's doing.
Well, why you call him homeless then? You talking about it's his truck right here. He ain't homeless, but you started off with this homeless man. Let's see this homeless man or not homeless man.
I'll see if I can figure it out. It's beautiful weather. Pretty good. How about you? Yeah. Yes. I'm coming to check on you, make sure you're all right. God bless the homeless vet. So you a vet?
You're Officer Fernandez?
Yes.
That's spelled
F-E-R-N-A-N-D-Z.
Okay, thank you. W.M. Fernandez. Okay. Yeah, my name's Jeff.
Are you a vet?
I am, yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I come from a family vets.
All right, cool.
So just anything going on today at all?
No.
Just out enjoying the weather?
It's cold.
Okay.
I'm just out doing
Well, when people call on you, we come out and we see what's going on. As far as I'm concerned, you're not out here asking for money or anything like that. You're just holding a sign on the sidewalk and you're voicing your First Amendment right.
Even if I was asking for money, it's still awful.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, not at all. Is there going to be like an incident report or anything like that?
I don't believe so.
Yeah. Just as long as he doesn't, he's already kind of tried to pull me out of here, told me to get out of here. So, I don't know if it was a veiled threat, but he said, he told me to get my truck and get out of here. I said, well, I got a better idea. You get your truck and get out of here. And he said, that's okay. I'll come back. I'll be back in a few minutes. So I don't know. As long as
no threats of no threats of
I just don't want any problems. Okay. I told him I was going on his property. I said I was staying on the public sidewalk, and I just don't want any problems with this gentleman.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you need us for anything at all, sir, you give us a call back. Okay.
Thank you, Officer Fernandez. Thanks, Jeff.
You too, sir.
Now that is the proper way to handle that. Yeah, you got to call, but you got to call about two things that ain't even illegal, which makes me even wonder why the fuck y'all even waste taxpayer dollars going out there. Why don't you train your 911 operators, dispatchers to goddamn tell these people, ma'am, that's not against the law. Ma'am, that's not, sir, that's not against the law. We're not sending anybody out. That's not against the law. They sending people out there wasting money. You wasting money. All that gas getting wasted for this bullshit, for something that ain't illegal. At least in the first one, they were saying these people, looking in the cars ain't illegal, but I already know how people would automatically assume something out of that. Oh, they breaking in the cars. It's like, no, they said looking in the cars, which that ain't illegal. But this shit right here, dude just standing on the side of the road. One person said he's panhandling, and one person said he's looking in my house. That's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's not illegal, y'all. Wasting money and wasting time, bro.
Hey, sir.
And you can tell these like the rich white folks. He over there in the rich white folk neighborhood. Because they just appalled with that. That homeless man over there, look at him. He's not dressed like me. That was the big thing with the guy in the first video. He looked like a geeker. So that was already, the cop already knew he looked like a geeker from the get-go. Look, he did some drugs in this time. He probably heavy drinker and shit, smoke a lot of cigarettes. I am smoking right now. But yeah, he looked like one of the lower people in the white community. And they look down on them. They look down on their own, bro. They look down on their own just like a lot of other people do too. But yeah, this dude right here, these look like the rich folks. And they don't want to see that shit outside their neighborhood. Not in my neighborhood. I've been living here for 50 years. He's not going to stand on a public sidewalk and hold a sign. This is crazy. These rich folk crazy.
So he is on a public sidewalk. He's not out begging for anything or anything. He just says, God bless the homeless vets. But that's his truck. So he's clearly not homeless, but he is he's out voicing his First Amendment right, and he is on a public sidewalk. I mean, I really don't want to, like, I'm not trying to violate his Fourth Amendment rights. Like, he's not committing any crime right now.
It's highly suspicious, don't you think?
It is not what I've normally seen around here.
Hey, just so you know, white man, suspicion ain't a crime. But you've been so used to people saying the person looks suspicious. And you allowed, look, he would allow that shit to happen to the first guy. They want somebody to get fucked up because in their mind, from their perspective, he looks suspicious. How do you think you look across the street to the other guy? You look suspicious to him. You told him you told him to get the F up out of there and you'll be back. Oh man, look, I'll be suspicious of you. You talking like you want to do something. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. And a lot of these people be the ones who run your cities, your towns, your country and shit. Snooty motherfuckers that look down on your ass all damn day long. Thinking they better. Them bitches don't know the law. Just don't bother me though. That's against the law. You can bother me.
Just tell her to keep walking or tell her to come this way. And it seems like he's out trying to get a response from people. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to, because as soon as I walk up, say, hey, what's your name, what's your badge number? He's got his phone recording everything, and he's trying to catch somebody into doing something that's, you know, that he could possibly have like a suit or something.
Some kind of internet thing?
Possibly. But he's out on...
How about this, man? These people so scared of this guy. So scared of this guy. He too pussy to go over there to him. Like, I think he said something to him while he was in his truck, the old man right here. But his wife, he said, that's walking up the street, she over there right in front of the man's face. If y'all so afraid of this guy, why would you walk up to the motherfucker? It's not about them being afraid of this looking suspicious. They don't want that motherfucker outside of their neighborhood. That's the problem. He don't look the part. He gotta go. Plain and simple, like them homeless folks about to get moved out of DC. You don't look right. You don't fit the part. You gotta go. And these people don't think anything wrong with that. That's the sick part about it.
First Amendment right.
What do you pick here?
I don't know, maybe because this
Just
neighborhood.
go out in the woods or something.
Maybe because this neighborhood or something. I don't know.
Right. Honey, come here. He's
not begging.
The thing says, God bless the homeless.
She don't even care.
He's watching his First Amendment right. He's on a public sidewalk. He's not committing any crimes right now. So.
You just parked his car in the street. Just stop there, huh? It's unusual out here, huh?
Well, it's very unsettling to the people that live here to have this going on.
Well, suck it up, bitch. It's a miracle.
I'll see. I'll call a few people, see if there's anything else. But like I said, it seems like he's just trying to
get a rise out of something.
Yes.
Yeah, it does seem that way. He's got quite the attitude, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm sure I'll get another call. I'm sure I'll be out here again.
Yeah, we're just the start of this if he stays out here.
Oh, all right.
Because we're not going to call back again. But,
I will if you're not going to do anything.
I just...
He talking about she will.
Well, he's got...
He telling you he ain't breaking the law, bitch. You talking about you going to call back. For what?
Yeah, help is on the other side. She's talking to Jimmy.
Improper use of 911 system.
So you're saying there's nothing we can
write
do?
that bitch a ticket.
Not right now. I'm going to look a little bit more into it and see. But as of right now, I'm not going to go and violate his rights or anything like that.
Okay.
Look at it. That motherfucker said they ain't going to violate his rights. Watch this. He's like, right. Bitch, we're rich.
But as of right now, I'm not going to go and violate his rights or anything like that.
Okay.
Look at her. These be the people that say they the holiest, the most religious, the most philanthropist motherfuckers out here. These people don't give a fuck about... Bruh, she want that man to go violate that man's rights. He's like, I ain't finna violate their rights. You ain't gonna go violate his rights. How much money we pay the city? Y'all better get over there and clean it up. Like, they think shit work like that, bruh. And that's your fellow citizen. You would want that motherfucker to align with you and your beliefs and your thoughts. And that's how you would treat him because you just don't like the sight of him standing on the sidewalk outside your neighborhood. That's all it is, y'all.
All right. Yes, as an American citizen, you know,
These some sick ass people, bruh. That's why I don't like Scooty folks.
So what is your name?
Officer Fernandez.
Well, honey's actually right. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna call a few people, see if there's anything else that we can do. But as of right now, I'm not going to force an issue that is going to, trying to get a rise. He's on public. He's holding a sign that says "God bless homeless vets," and he's on a public sidewalk.
Okay. All right.
He ain't doing nothing wrong. So y'all need to stop picking up the fucking phone, calling the police for people not doing nothing wrong. I think I should title that tonight. People not doing nothing wrong. We're arrested for not doing nothing wrong. Well, that's why I should title that shit. I'll title that shit y'all on the upload, re-upload.
Hello.
Hello, is it
Yeah.
Hey, this is Officer Fernandez. I got a message.
Yes.
Did y'all request for us to come back out there? Is he doing something different?
My wife just told me that she saw him. Somebody stopped coming out of that neighborhood, and they started to pull money out of their wallet and give it to him. And my sister-in-law, who lives in front of the house, yelled at the guy and said, no, don't do that. He's just begging. And the guy put his wallet back in and left, and she said he got real angry about that. But that's all I know.
Well, she has every right to do that, just like he can stand there. I mean, he's just waving. I mean,
thought it was against the law to panhandle.
I don't see it. There's nothing.
It's not against the law. Now, watch this officer have to tell him, and y'all need to go tell your fellow Americans too.
On a sign that said, like, need money. And he knows what he's doing. Like, there's nothing on a sign that says, like, help out, need money, anything like that. He's holding a sign that says, God bless homeless vets, and he's just waving at people.
Yeah. Well,
and he's
begging for money, and this guy stopped to give him some money, and my sister-in-law said, no, don't do that. And so the guy put his wallet back.
Well, even if you want to say panhandling, you even admit that he didn't receive any money yet. You said a guy was about to give him some money, but he pulled his wallet back because my step sister or whatever the fuck yelled at him. Well, so technically he didn't panhandle yet. So what the fuck you calling the police for? Like, Jesus Christ, these some folks right here, man. Look, dude, I hate for the purge to happen. Cause they'd be the ones who go get all the guns and all the shit and be doing some weird fucking shit. We be having the ones that have to fuck their ass up. This shit crazy, man. Like, bro, stop calling the fucking police, man. Y'all breaking the law, bro. Stop letting these people waste fucking 911 services. But I guess he did call. He calling the guy back because the guy fucking called the police department and they let him know. He just left the call. That's what happened. Man, gotta be thinking over here, y'all.
His pocket left. That's what I was told. I didn't see that happen.
Okay.
But I don't know if my wife called you or somebody else called you. Because, he's really starting a disturbance around here. So,
and that's what he's trying to accomplish, I believe.
Yeah. It's a bizarre thing. To set up on a curb on Mandarin Road.
Dude, it's not against the law. Get the fuck off the phone.
To beg for money? I don't get it. It's just bizarre. He's up to something, and it's not just begging for money. The guy's doing something.
No, it's. But as of right now, like, I'm sure we'll be back out there. But as of right now, there's not a whole lot that I can do, sir.
On a blue and colored Nissan. Okay, well, I didn't call you.
Okay, all right, sir.
All right.
He told you that while you was out there.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
They calling again.
We have a man out on Mandarin Road begging for money, and the cop that came just a minute ago, all he could talk about was the guy's rights.
Right, and I see that an officer is already out there, ma'am.
He just drove off. Yeah.
Okay, so the man's no.
Look at the audacity of this evil bitch right here. Like, that's what I'm gonna call her, y'all. This evil bitch. This is what she started off with. She do not care about her fellow American rights, but I bet money she cares about hers.
Jacksonville 911, what's the location of your emergency?
We have a man out on Mandarin Road begging for money, and the cop that came just a minute ago, all he could talk about was the guy's rights.
Like the disdain for her fellow American rights because they're doing something that's legal for them to do, but it bothers you, so you want it to stop. But it's legal though. Trying to turn these motherfuckers into the feelings police, y'all. That's what they doing right now. This is crazy.
Right, and I see that.
Bitch.
He just drove off. Yeah.
Okay, so the man's no longer there?
No, the man's there. The cop's not.
Okay, so you want the officer back out? I want to send the officer a message that you want to back out due to the man still being out there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So she called, then he ended up calling the husband back. Now they got him back out there again for the same dude who ain't breaking the law. This is wild, y'all. This is wild.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
We're filming each other.
Oh, it's fine. I'm filming everybody too. It's private. You have a public right to do that. Yeah, it's a public right to film. So, I got a call from my officer, so I just want to come by and see what the scene was.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah.
I'm standing out here on the public sidewalk.
Actually, it's not fine.
It is. He can do that.
He's just said on camera he's going to stand here and make me as uncomfortable as I possibly can. I mean,
he's making us uncomfortable. That's for sure.
He has a right.
He has a right to make.
It's a public sidewalk.
I can make him uncomfortable. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I mean,
I can't.
He's not really making it.
I mean, I can't stop y'all from standing on a public sidewalk.
As long as he keeps his hands to himself,
That's it.
I promise to keep my hands to myself.
That's all you can do.
Yep, that's fine.
So.
But the guy that did pull out of that neighborhood stopped his car to get out and give him money. He was going to take it, but then my sister-in-law stopped him from doing that.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's what she said.
But even if I was taking money, this officer knows that taking money is perfectly lawful.
Not in the street though.
It's perfectly lawful.
You just can't go in the street and get it.
Right.
Well, there's no way to get to it unless he steps out on that street.
Nothing you can prove on that now.
I've got the camera that he's intentionally standing in front of and blocking has been recording ever since I got out here.
Oh, I believe it.
So.
You know this is what he does for a living, right?
Yeah.
He comes out here, hope for one of us give him enough to sue the city.
I've lived on this.
That's the only reason I do. That's the only reason I do is to come out here to trick you into violating my rights or some other officer into violating my rights so I can sue the city. That's the only reason.
That is the only reason.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that was the only. I didn't say that was the only reason.
That is the only.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with.
I like the sign, and I hope you do stuff.
It has nothing to do with God bless our homeless.
Altruistic intention at all.
I mean, I hope you help the homeless vets. It's a shame.
I did help the homeless vets. I just did a homeless.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I hope you do. I don't know you. I don't know if you do or not. That's why I use the word hope, because I don't know if you do or don't. Because there's nothing worse than a homeless vet being homeless.
I have finally figured that out. The cop, Mr.
There's a lot of things worse than a vet being homeless. I've been homeless before. I'm a vet. It ain't the worst thing in the world. I would think of like starving kids or, a really sick baby that's got a terminal disease at birth and stuff. I think that those things will be a little bit worse than being homeless. It ain't fun and it ain't cool, but I think there's other things that are worse than that.
Officer Haberman.
Sergeant Haberman.
You can tell that he's on the citizen. He's on the people who live in that community side. He doesn't like that the dude is able to do this either. But at least one thing he's not doing is violating the guy. Even though his mindset is fucked up and wrong about this shit, at least he's not violating the guy. Or does he? Let's keep going.
Is apparently familiar with him.
I'm not familiar with him. I'm just familiar with the situation.
Well, don't bother. There's really no reason to. Didn't you say you saw someone come out and try to give him money?
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah. Well, he
These
says
motherfuckers trying their best to get this man locked up. They want him locked up. Get this poor person from around here. Get this poor person out of here.
All right, we'll just stay here. I'm going to stand out here a while, and we're going to stare at each other and film each other.
Hey, take your ass on, man. Like, for real, take his and dude standing right there. I didn't even notice that earlier, y'all. He's standing by. They got a security camera in their fucking community on the pole. If he's so concerned, he's like, dude, if he gonna stand anywhere out here, if he gonna be anywhere out here, I'd be happy that he's in front of the camera. So if he do something, we got him on camera. Y'all fucking with y'all just don't want that dude out there, bro. He don't look right for the part. He don't look right for the part. It was some kids selling lemonade out there. You gonna come out there and kick them off the goddamn sidewalk too? They probably would, y'all. They probably would. They probably would. Now that I think about it, these some folks that need to have some business, but they ain't got none. They got some money and time.
Nobody knows me. I don't care. All right.
Most white people ain't got no business though. Have y'all ever noticed that? Most of them ain't got no business going on, man. They ain't got nothing going on. He worried about other folks. What they doing?
All right.
Well, take your ass home, old man.
Not this. Not me. I know what they do. They want you to.
Why would he pick here?
Because he probably knows it'll bother y'all, and one of us, you'll try to get one of us.
We don't know anybody.
No, he probably thinks Mandarin, money, whatever. He thinks that one of us will come out here. You'll complain enough that one of us will come out here and make him move, which we can't. He knows that it's a public sidewalk. Can't make him move off of public property. Nothing we can do about it. And he knows that. There's a lot of people out in the country that do that. They film us, waiting for a law enforcement officer to violate civil rights so they can sue the city. Happens all the time.
You think that's what he's doing?
Oh, I know exactly what he's doing.
And you see the narrative that he's shaping it. Maybe you could also take that he's out here trying to inform the cops of people's rights and what they're supposed to be enforcing. No, you say no, he's out here just trying to get money off the cops. You can look at it either way you want to. The problem is, how are these people making money out here? Because y'all bitches keep violating the law and you supposed to be the law enforcement. Y'all got a disdain for them, but it's like you don't have a disdain for your officers fucking up out here. That's what you should have a disdain for, not somebody out here. Because y'all will put fucking bait cars everywhere. Y'all try to entrap people all the time. And it's perfectly fucking fine. Woo-hoo. But if a citizen stands out somewhere, waits for y'all to come and try to violate his rights and then sues the city, that's a problem? Oh, no. Learn your laws. Learn what you're supposed to enforce. And you won't run across that problem. But we ain't trying to fix that shit, are we? Nah, we just going to keep talking about how the citizens are and how bad that is.
But
so if you see him,
one person ain't breaking
step out
the law
into the street and take money from someone, that's a violation, correct?
It depends on a lot of different factors.
I mean, he's on a curb.
It depends if they block traffic.
Going fast.
I can't tell you yes 100%. There's too many factors to go over every part of it that would require it. If they pull over, then no, they're not on the street. He trusts me. I guarantee he knows a lot better than you do. Guarantee it. He knows what he can and cannot do.
Well, you can look at his truck and tell he's not homeless.
So, no, he's not claiming to be homeless. So, he knows exactly what he can and can't do. So
what would you do if this was in front of your house?
There's nothing you can do.
He's doing exactly what he would do. Mind his motherfucking business, bitch. Like, for real, bruh. Mind your business, man. Ain't nobody trying to break in your house. Lock your doors if you feel so goddamn scared. Pull your guns out. God damn it. You just being nosy, trying to find some. He ain't got no business, y'all. I'm trying to tell you that old man ain't got no business. The other guy ain't had no business. Well, he might have had a little business because he looked like he was going somewhere. But his wife ain't had no business. She ain't had no business. They worrying about this dude. Got a stepsister in the house just looking at the guy. Like, go find yourself some business, man. You ain't got no grandkids. You ain't got no goddamn knitting group to go to or some shit. Like, goddamn. These motherfuckers ain't got no business, man. And this is a problem in America, man. That's where them Karens and them Darrens come from. You all up in other people's business. Mind your business, bitch. Ain't got no business. I'm sorry, y'all.
And that's the problem. And they know that.
I'm sorry.
You can do.
I had to say that.
Public right away. You have a First Amendment right to be here. Those are the parts of the ups and downs of living in a free country. Things we like, things we don't like, but it all comes together as one. If he's not bothering you, then there's nothing to fear.
Oh, it bothers me a lot that he's here.
But he's not bothering you as far as he's not bothering your house.
Single woman here, it bothers my wife.
You just assume. You're assuming he has bad intentions. He's standing on the sidewalk.
It's kind of menacing.
Well, there you go. By its cover. We've taught that.
People do.
We've taught that. We've been taught that. I know you're my age or older, so we've been taught that since we were little kids. Now, if you're a different generation, I would tell you that you probably haven't been told that. But I know your generation and mine have been both taught. We don't judge a book by its cover. His generation.
And that's all they do. Judging books by the cover. He know it, but that's what he do.
Has not.
He's about as old as we are.
So it's frustrating. I understand that from both your point and ours, because we're going to get calls.
And I judged them earlier. Rich white folks.
He wants it. That's what he wants. To get a young, inexperienced officer. And that's why I came out here. So I can take a picture of him in his truck and send it out to the officers so they don't make that grievous mistake and end up on YouTube and the city paying out dollars. That's what I'm out here for. That's what my 27 years of experience have taught me to come out here and do to protect the city and the department. Hence, I brought the city phone, so when he subpoenas public record, because I'm sure he knows public camera, it's all public record. He knows it. He'll subpoena it or do a public records request. And there's nothing we can do.
I thought I would just come down here and make him as miserable as he's making us.
You won't, but you can try.
Just stand here and stare at him.
Yeah, it won't bother him. He's used to it. He knows what he's doing. He's been through this, and he picked this neighborhood because he figures people with money will call.
Or my wife.
Okay.
So did you tell me where we're going? I mean, this is my dad's house.
Mm-hmm.
And
the guy's not a homeless. He's a YouTube
that's what Sam
guy.
said. Yeah, everybody's in the back.
This is all a manipulation. There's his little camera right there.
Yeah, he wants us to come and forcibly remove him from a public sidewalk.
Why don't we take him here?
Because that's that.
No matter of fact, this dude didn't have no business. He was the one in the suit coat earlier. That's her husband. That's the same dude from before. They really ain't got no business, man. I said, they ain't got no business, man. I thought he was going to work or something. Nah, man. This motherfucker went home and changed clothes. He changed clothes and walked back down there, bruh. These folks ain't got no damn business, man. You ain't got no grandkids, no fucking nothing. You just gonna sit outside of your neighborhood on a nice sunny day. It look like it might be a little cool out there because y'all got jackets on. But you gonna just go out there and try to bother somebody. Man, that dude ain't doing nothing to you, man. You don't like seeing him in that area. That's your problem, man. Go on about your business. Go find some. Ain't got no business, so they want to bother somebody.
You can't take somebody else's property. It's not yours, you know.
And I know somebody gonna say he bothering somebody. Look, I don't care. If you say he bothering them, fuck it. Go with it. He ain't breaking the law. That's all that matters.
No, it's not yours. It's theft. You know what? You just said it's his on camera. Well, so that's theft. I'm just saying that's theft. We can't,
you
don't give anything you can. You can't take somebody else's property.
This is all manipulation.
Yeah, he wants us to come and forcibly remove him from a public sidewalk. Why don't we take the camera? Because that's theft.
This bitch, look, she game planning. This lets you know how bad and evil these motherfuckers is. And you know how to fix me in. These motherfuckers over here trying to game plan. She is at least trying to game plan with the police to violate the guy's rights. And the cop keep pushing back on him. He keep pushing back on him over and over. They trying their best to game. Why not just go over there and take his camera? What? Like, man, look, bitch, you need to go to jail now. You just confessed to one of the well, I don't know, you can go to jail for that. But look, still though, that lets you know, bro, that's fucked up. Won't just take his camera. Bitch, that would be theft.
You can't take somebody else's property. It's not yours. You know it's not yours. It's theft. You know what? You just said it's his on camera. Well, so that's theft. I'm just saying that's theft. You don't give anything you can. Trust me. He knows the law better than we do. He knows what he can and can't do.
Somewhere
in the city, I'm sure.
Well, he had it on the help side, and the guy with the bicycle stopped and pulled out his wallet. My sister's over here. She was like, no, don't give me money, and put it back in and drove off. Isn't that begging? No.
No, he's holding a sign. If you react on it, that's you. He's not asking for anybody. He's holding a sign. You have a free First Amendment right to hold a sign. He wants to come. Yeah, he wants to be a part of the conversation, and he has a right.
No. Why do we have rights?
You do have rights. He's not bothering you. This is public property. No, you're letting him bother you. He's not doing anything to you or your property. You're letting him bother you. Trust me, I guarantee you he knows what he can and cannot do. And this is what he wants.
This lady evil, bro. Both of them fucking something wrong with them.
I've been doing this for 27 years, and I have seen this many times.
Not on the street.
Not in this street. He picked this street because of money. He ties Mandarin to money. Gated community, nice area. He wants you guys to, he figures you have money, you're influential, you're going to keep calling, you're going to get an officer, young rookie officer that doesn't know any better, and that they're going to make a mistake. That's what he wants. That's what they do. They do it all across the country. And there's officer. You'll see it. Go to YouTube.
We have TK.
Go to social media. If we violate the civil rights, Sheriff Waters ain't gonna do anything for me. He's gonna sue the city, and they're gonna have video of it, and we're gonna lose. That's why.
You didn't win that was a great story. The guy that got tased and fell down, and then the feds were gonna come, and they didn't come.
Yep.
That was a great story. That was a good one.
That ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
Don't even know what situation she talking about, but judging by how she's been carrying herself the whole time, somebody probably got violated and the cop got off, and she is happy about it.
Sheriff Waters ain't gonna do anything for me. He's gonna sue the city, and they're gonna have video of it, and we're gonna lose. That's why.
You didn't win that was a great story. The guy that got tased and fell down, and then the feds were gonna come, and they didn't come.
Yep.
That was a great story. That was a good one. Well, that's what we are. We're
Oh, trust me. It's just as frustrating because now he knows you guys are going to keep calling. We've already had 3 people call.
Evil as fuck.
That's why I'm here as a supervisor to get a picture of everything so I can send it out to all the officers in the area, not to make the mistake.
Yeah, that's very smart. Very smart.
Bitch, take your old ass inside and go find some business, bitch.
And they're going to come out of this gated community, nice gated community. That, it is a nice neighborhood. You got some nice houses in there. They're going to think they have authority or power, or hey, I know a friend, I know somebody.
My friends.
And that's what he's counting
on. That's what we were kind of warned up coming home from church.
Yeah, and that's what he's going to count on. Somebody getting mad and making a call. But as long as he's just walking up and down the sidewalk and not doing anything, or just standing on the sidewalk,
we just don't want him squatting in the house.
No, if he steps, he knows it. If he steps on that side of the sidewalk, he's violating y'all's property, and we can trespass him. He knows that. That's why he's on this side the whole time. That's why his car's parked on this side.
Road patrol. He just died. We had the.
Yeah, I got to work with when I was a detective early in my career. Doug Magnum.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, they were.
He came to his last day of work in his road patrol uniform. After 30, 40 some years, he wore the same uniform as his last day that he started with.
Well, Daddy could have done that, couldn't he?
That's what I did.
So, and he was what, 6 foot something and really skinny. So he could definitely, I couldn't do that when I started. I've gained more than I can put back away. So.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and.
Yep.
So
like I said,
appreciate you explaining that.
As long as you feel sure he's not going to hurt you.
I just don't want water.
No, he wants us to make a mistake.
Yeah.
He wants you to make a mistake.
Basically, it's all about you.
Or you guys can do something that he can get your homeowner's insurance. It's all about suing somebody for a violation of his First Amendment rights.
How about it's about educating the public on what their rights are and what the fuck is illegal and not illegal? Because they always tell you, y'all, look, you can get arrested for doing something and tell the cops, like, I didn't know that was illegal. They literally have it written down. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's written down somewhere. I can't remember exactly where the fuck they wrote that shit at, but you didn't heard it before. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So I'm like, bitch, what you mad at? Look, he's trying to educate your bitch ass. Get educated and stop getting pissy. Go fucking drink some wine, bitch. I just thought about it. She an old white woman. Go drink some wine, bitch. It don't matter. It could be 10 o'clock in the morning. Go drink some wine or something. Go find you some business, bitch.
That's what they do. They do it all across the country, and trust me, the officers make themselves look so stupid on TV. It's on video, and then they post it, and God, it makes us look so bad.
Well, as long as somebody knows this is well, she owns it.
Yes, trust me. I can't say 100%. Obviously, nothing's 100% in the world. I guarantee you, he's just out here to get somebody to make a mistake. He's not out here to hinder or hurt. Especially when you've taken pictures of him, you can identify him. You've taken pictures of. He knows that. So, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say something. Sorry.
Oh,
if you ever want to do speed trap on this road,
oh yeah, they know that. They know that.
I've called JSO so much. I have 3 kids and 3 dogs. You are welcome to use our driveway.
Look at this shit right here. Look. So fuck, hey man, hold up. Soldier, tell him.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
This bitch, I'm just gonna let her go, bruh. Gonna let her go. First off, where the fuck she come from? But she, ooh wee.
Here to hinder or hurt. Especially when you've taken pictures of him, you can identify him. You've taken pictures of. He knows that. So, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say something. Sorry. If you ever want to do speed trap on this road,
oh yeah, they know that. They know that.
I've called JSO so much. I have 3 kids and 3 dogs. You are welcome to use our driveway because they come around. And
I've been out here for 20 some years in this zone, so I know our traffic units are well familiar with Mandarin Road.
They always say they don't have enough people.
I can say the same thing now, but I don't want to tell you that. But the problem is I don't have radar. Most officers do not have radar in their car.
I interrupted you, sorry.
That's all right.
Most of our cars do not have radar guns.
Oh.
We have to be certified. Our traffic units all have radar, but our traffic also have to respond to crashes and school zones.
Right,
and
complaints.
And complaints.
I work in emergency medicine, so I'll be coming back at 11 o'clock at night, and I'll call. Oh, the tree! Someone almost went through that house.
Oh, I've worked many death crashes on this road in my years. My years, I've worked kid lost his leg back there. So.
Sorry, I'm doing it for people that go to work.
Yep. So no, trust me, they are well aware of it.
Okay. We would love it.
Yep.
So that's what he did with the bicycle rider, but you say that doesn't constitute a ticket.
He crossed street.
Even though the guy was giving him money. Well, he didn't because we screened.
Yep. See, he knows public right away.
What's he doing
public
here?
right away. Trying to get
a rise out of something.
He's on public right away. He wants somebody to tell him he has to leave public right away.
Yeah.
Can't do that. And he's trying to help the homeless.
He lives here?
Mm-hmm. No, his car's right there.
What is going on?
This is.
It's bizarre. All right, I gotta mentally go now.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yes.
For what you do.
Man, everything got
Yep,
no
enjoy it.
business,
All right.
man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
These folks ain't got no damn business. Just sitting around worrying about everybody else. Bitch, if you don't work that hard in your life and you was able to afford you a nice place, you ain't gotta go to work no more, you living in retirement, bitch, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I ain't gonna be minding other people. I'm gonna make my own business, y'all. Like, what the fuck? I understand wanting to be secure in your persons in your neighborhood and shit to a certain extent, but like, man, if motherfucker ain't breaking the law, goddamn, go watch Days of Our Lives or something, man. Y'all got the police out here. Like, damn. Oh, because you don't like the way that man looks in your neighborhood. Like, get your ass on.
Mr. Jeff, right?
Yes.
My other officer was out here. He said he got your first name. Is it Jeff Gray? Okay. Yeah, one of my other officers in another zone said he's familiar with you.
Yeah, there was another officer. Right?
No, but I talked to another. He works downtown. He says he sees you a lot downtown. So, well, thank you for watching my back. Appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Even though I think this cop, matter of fact, let it finish out. Because I think that's the end of it. Yeah.
And breaking tonight, the precinct.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about her right now. I might slide her in here before we get up out of here. But look, man. Even though I can tell that he has a little disdain for it, he doesn't like what the man is doing. He did not violate that man's rights. I didn't like the fact that he was over there giggling, kikiing with them evil ass devils that want to violate somebody because they don't like the way something looks. I would hate to see them back in the Imperial times, man, because they'll be like Joffrey and all them off of like Game of Thrones, chopping people's fingers off for fun. I can just see them being them type of people, bro. Just see the evil in their soul. But props to the cop, man. I give him about a B minus. Give him about a B minus because at least he didn't violate the dude's rights. But I don't like all that kikiing with fucking people that's doing the wrong thing. I don't like all that kikiing shit. But at least he know the law. And a lot of us as citizens and other cops need to learn that shit too, man. You need to learn that shit because you can fuck somebody up, and yes, it could cost your city a lot of money. Y'all talking about y'all need some new roads. These roads fucked up. But guess what? They go that money because it ain't coming out of the police budget. I can guarantee you that. They gonna be the ones that cost you the money, but it ain't coming out of their budget. Matter of fact, they budget about to go up next year. Remember that. They budget keep going up. Your shit that's for the city, that shit go away. Them cops getting paid, bro, and they gonna get their money. People better recognize what the fuck going on. Jack said facts. Motherfucker better recognize. So I'm like, man, you need to educate these motherfuckers around you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I will show y'all this, and man, this shit happened the other day, man. I saw this shit, man, and I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? But this female cop lost her motherfucking mind. And look, this is a good example for you, because the first two videos was nothing but white cops. Well, got to get a black cop in here, because we got to be fair all the way around. Got to be fair. So, watch this shit.
And breaking tonight, the Precinct 1 Constable's office says an off-duty deputy has been reassigned over this video showing her pulling a gun on a man during a family dispute. ABC 13's Jessica Willie live after talking to the man who had that gun pulled on him and his family. She's live tonight, Jessica.
Yeah, I can tell you this video is being shared among law enforcement circles with strong criticism of this deputy's actions. Tonight, Harris County Constable Alan Rosen says that she has been reassigned to desk duty. An investigation is underway. Michael Evans did not want to talk on camera. He says he was not armed. At his family's urging, he started recording. Explosive video of a Harris County Precinct 1 deputy constable not on her best day. We are blurring her face because the agency hasn't named her and she hasn't been charged with a crime.
Hear about that, man. Y'all blurring a cop's face that you literally see breaking the law. But they gonna blur their face. Let me and you do that shit. Let me and you do that. Man, matter of fact, you can walk out of a goddamn store with some groceries or some shits. You know, people breaking in and stealing all them shits out of Target and shit. They gonna show your face. For theft, petty theft. This lady done pulled up a gun on a citizen in uniform off duty because she driving that beam over there. And they blurred her face. Man, come on now, y'all. Y'all know that's some bullshit.
Her face because the agency hasn't named her and she hasn't been charged with a crime. Her gun is unmistakable. The encounter happening this afternoon, the man recording in a fight, he tells ABC 13 with the mother of his child, took off with her phone. He says her sister, the deputy, chased him down in her own car.
I couldn't believe it.
And that's when he called his cousin.
Even though he might have not been in the right at that time, it still doesn't make it right for her to take actions upon herself. It's not how things go. You can't take the law in your own hand because you got a badge. That's not right.
Keisha Ross did not want to show her face, but she feels strongly about how the deputy responded. In full uniform with threats, the video shows, and all because she wanted her sister's phone back.
She could have called the police to get the phone back.
Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen confirmed.
That's what they would have told us to do. That's what they would have told us to do. Now, so technically, I guess him and his girl got into an argument or whatever the fuck, and he took her phone. Yeah, you call the cops. You don't call your sister that's a cop that's off duty to have her go run down on somebody. Like that ain't how that shit work, bro. That ain't how that shit work, bro. That ain't how that shit work. And they trying to cover for her ass. You gonna blur the face, don't want to release her name, bro. Like, bro, they can get the name from the people out there that y'all interviewing. Obviously, y'all know who the fuck it is. And see, out in the building said, when your mama tells you to clean up your room, yeah, just put that glizzy in your face. Put that glizzy in your face.
He has seen the video. Ross believes it speaks for itself.
There's nothing to figure out. You know exactly who it is. They need to go be knocking on her door like they knock on anybody else, though. That's assault with a deadly weapon. She's in uniform.
And again, tonight, Constable Alan Rosen with Harris County Precinct 1 says that an internal affairs investigation is underway. He also says that, quote, the public can be assured that they will be transparent then with the outcome. Reporting live tonight from downtown, Jessica Willey, ABC 13 Eyewitness.
That's some video. Jessica, thanks.
Yeah, some video. Yeah, I can say it. I'm saying, can you say lawsuit? Yeah, she did that under color of law. She was in uniform when she did that shit. That's like that Amber Geiger shit. She was off duty, but when she went and shot Botham inside of his house, she was on duty. That's why, well, you know they sued the city. They sued the police department for that shit. Yeah, that's a lawsuit right there. Like, bitch, you talking about you hope I go to jail. Bitch, I hope you ready for you to be the reason the city about to give me some money. Bitch, you crazy as hell. Like, for real though, don't take people's shit. I ain't with that stealing shit. And maybe they arguing, he snatched it, but either way though, don't take nobody's shit. Fucking but you don't run down on somebody like that in uniform. I ain't seen average citizens doing this shit. Go back and get their own shit. I feel you. But she did that shit in uniform, bro. She liable. She gonna hold the city liable for that bullshit. And that ain't it. That ain't it right there, man. That is not it. Over a cell phone? Over a cell phone. Like, I feel you on that. You can track that motherfucker. There's an iPhone. Everybody got an iPhone knowing you can track the fuck out that bitch and you won't run down on motherfucking up the gun. Nah, if you wanted him to go to jail because y'all heard her make that comment, they gonna lock your ass. It's like, well, you should have let him take the phone. So then y'all could have made a police report, tracked the phone down. He got the phone in his possession. He goes to jail for theft. But no, you run down the street like Cowboy Indiana Jones motherfucker, Clint Eastwood ass, and drew down on this dude. In uniform. In uniform. It's like, bitch, are you stupid? Like, are you dumb, stupid, or slow? That's a lawsuit, man. That's a lawsuit if there ain't one, man. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm gonna end y'all off because Op told me I need to start doing funny ones at the end of the show, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a funny one. Hopefully it's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all old man. Old man, he been doing good. He been doing good. That motherfucker. Hold on. Stop, bitch. All right, here we go, y'all. We gonna get old man before we get up out of here. And I hope y'all enjoy this shit. And like, subscribe, share, turn the notice on, all that in a bag of chips. We'll be back in this bitch tomorrow, Friday night show. And yeah, just keep supporting the shit. That's all I can really tell you. Keep supporting the shit because we trying to grow around in this motherfucker. Like the videos, watch the shorts, all that in a bag of chips. But check it out. Here we go.
Paid off my student loan. I just paid off my student loan. Stop getting older. Went into an antique store. They wouldn't let me leave. I tried using that face aging app. They said, nah, you're good. Anybody ever drop their phone in the toilet? There you go. I did, and after I did, I put my phone in a bag of rice. Anybody ever drop a bag of rice in the toilet? I joined a dating site for people my age called Carbon Dating. Used to smoke cigarettes. I was a heavy smoker. I would even smoke when I went jogging, which is stupid, of course. So I quit jogging. I am 74 years old. Life expectancy for men is 76 years. Life expectancy for women is 81 years. I figure if I transition,